our biggest enemy and our biggest, critic is ourselves. So back after the whole introduction, I got to give you guys a little intro, a little pizzazz, but I kind of want to, talk about today just, sticking to your goals and not getting distracted. There's a lot of things that can distract you from where you're trying to go. It's a lot of things that, can really pull you back from where you're so close to getting to. And what made me come up with this one, I was looking at my notes. I have like sets of things I like to talk about. So this one stuck out to me the most because this particular week that I'm having, I realized how I got deterred from my goals. And a lot of the times when we get deterred from our goals is because of ourselves. It's not really because of an external force. We try to blame it on external forces, on this is why we can't accomplish this. This is what set us back. But a lot of the times is ourselves. And, funny enough, early in the week, as you guys watched my last video, I told you guys I trade stocks, right? So we're trading stocks on Monday. I'm trading, I don't know what I'm trading, but the moral of the story where I'm trying to get at is that as I'm trading, I walked into my trading desk like, yo, you know what? Like, it's okay. I wouldn't say I said it's okay to lose today, but I basically predicted, like, you know what, like, you can't win every day. So it's going to be some losing days. And I had a certain thought after the fact, and I'm like, why would I think like that? Why would I think that it's somewhat okay to lose? Like, why would I think that, I'm supposed to lose in a sense because we all have losing days? Nah, it's like if you lose on anything that you're doing, you're losing because, the odds weren't in your favor, not because you walked into the table or you walked to your desk or you walked into whatever you're doing and you're like, yo, like it's okay. You know what I mean? Because some days are losing days. When the days are losing days, it's just because that day wasn't your day. And a lot of the times we distract ourselves from our goals, maybe because of an insecurity or maybe because of belief, maybe a certain type of belief, maybe because of whatever it is. But the point of it is just stay so driven in what you want to do that even you can't distract you. Like our biggest enemy and our biggest, critic is ourselves. Like nobody's a bigger critic than you are. Because the man or the woman that you're looking, in the mirror, like that's the person who's critiquing you. Like majority of the time, that's the person that's, making you think highly of yourself, making you think lower of yourself. So you want to make sure that you want to stay so, focused on where you're trying to go that you're not allowing yourself to, go left or go or like right, whatever direction that's not the right direction. You want to make sure that you stay on the correct direction. And there's so many things that can distract us, like social media, for example. Like I catch myself on my phone scrolling mindlessly at times. TikTok is one of them. TikTok, man, whatever algorithm they got, they could get you hooked like in seconds, boy. Like, not gonna lie. Social media, when you talking on IG Reels are starting to like give me that dopamine hit. So be careful, with what you do throughout your day. A lot of the times I'm trying my best to meditate. I sage, but I'm not a big sage person in the sense where like, this is what sage does. Is it bad? Is it good? I don't know. But anything that brings, good energy, that's supposed to bring good energy and faithfulness and being hopeful in life, that's something that I would encourage. There's so many distractions and there's so many things that could, maneuver us from like our destination. And, you got to have like certain milestones within your major goals. So like some people have like a New Year's resolution. Some people have like a monthly goal. Some people have a yearly goal, which is kind of like a New Year's resolution. Some people have so many different types of practices that they, implement to reach their goals. But make sure that you're incrementally, like you have those little milestones that help you get to the bigger picture. Like I had a goal to save $300 a month. You know, I already screwed that up. You know what I mean? Now I'm about to go ahead and start that all over again. You know what I mean? And the point of it is that, like, how did I get distracted? I got distracted by doing some things that I shouldn't have been doing. You know, just bad habits. And the bad habits that we got, I wouldn't say that we should, you know, kill ourselves for those bad habits. That we should, like, real life, like, come down on ourselves, but understand where are these bad habits coming from? Where did we adopt these bad habits, or where did we create it, and how can we go ahead and fix it? How can we fix ourselves in a healthy way? Not fix ourselves in a way that's toxic, not fix ourselves in a way that, like, I'm just this bad person. Like, we are human beings that make, you know, conscious mistakes and sometimes unconscious mistakes. So we want to find ways to, you know, increase our intelligence and improve on who we once was. So, you know, I'm just looking at it like there's so many times in my life where I've gotten distracted. And that could have been for a plethora of reasons, you know, and I had to sit down myself today like, yo, like, you know, what do I want to talk to you guys about today? And what do I feel like is important today? Like, I can't just sit on this mic in front of a camera and just start talking out my head. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. But the main point of it is that I really want to go ahead and make sure that I'm creating a certain kind of impact that triggers you people and triggers myself also. That, you know, we all doing the best that we can to get where we trying to go. Because it's really not easy to get where you're trying to go. It's kind of hard to get to a certain stage in your life. And a lot of the times, you know, what brings us away from that stage is whatever is distracting us. And if that is external forces, you know, on your behalf, you need to find ways to get away from those external forces that's bringing you down. If that's friends, hopefully it's not family, but hopefully it's not family and friends. But if that's friends or family, you're going to have to go ahead and make some adjustments. If that's your workplace, you're going to have to make some adjustments. You know, if it's your financial situation, you're going to have to make some adjustments. You know, so adjustments need to be made in order for you to get where you want to go. Now, I can't tell you what adjustments to make. I really can't tell you that. But the most that I can say is that you should be real diligent about the adjustments in order to get you where you're trying to go. You know what I mean? And I'm big on the gym. Like, I'm really big on going to the gym. Some people don't like the gym, but some type of physical activity would be like a way to let out any type of toxic behavior. The thing about the gym, what I like about the gym is that I love to sweat. And when I sweat, I feel like I'm detoxifying my body from anything that could, you know, like maybe from the week or any stress. I use the gym as an outlet. You know, I'm a veteran in the gyms. And what I mean by veteran, whenever you see somebody with a hoodie over his head, like, you know, he been doing this for a while. Maybe she been doing this for a while. And I'm the type of guy now that I don't even want to flex no more. I just want to go I just want to go in the gym with my hoodie on, and I just want to get to it. And whatever way I'm feeling, if that's good or bad, I want to go ahead and sweat that out. I play a lot of basketball, so even with basketball, like I'm setting up little drills, little moves I want to make just to get, you know, some energy out and not stay so much in the grind mode, but put myself in a mode where I'm able to relinquish whatever I'm feeling. And that's really, really important. Like, release whatever, you know, like whatever way you feeling, you need an outlet. If that's going for a walk. So I'm not going to like I said, gym, but I'm really talking about just physical activity. And that helps with, you know, blocking out all of those outside distractions. Like, you want to fuel yourself with good habits, with good actions that's going to go ahead and push you to where you're trying to go. Outside of maybe whatever is in your scope of practice. So outside of just, okay, like, you know what, like, I'm going to sit here and study all day. You know, you need another outlet outside of studying. Studying can only go so much far because that could be too much for you. So you want to do something else that you could say, you know, I don't want to study right now, so let me put myself in another area where I'm able to decompress, or I'm able to put myself in a happy space. And once I'm in that happy space, I can go back into my grind mode. And all of these things is all part of staying within functioning of where you're trying to go. And those aren't distractions. Like, going to the gym is not a distraction, right? Going for a walk is not a distraction. Doing some yoga is not a distraction. All of those things help you consistently build on where you're trying to go. And that will ultimately help you be more disciplined in just like your focus point and like where like you actually would love to be at. So the one thing about distractions, like distractions are a killer. It really can kill your motivation. Distractions can really take you out of your zone. Distractions can really put you in a place where you don't want to be. So you want to make sure that you in the scope and you in an area where you're able to be who you fully want to be. And, environment is a big part of that. Like you don't want to be in an environment that is just taking so much out of you. You want to be in an environment that's actually fueling you and that's actually giving you motivation and courage to keep on pursuing whatever you like to pursue. So make sure to stay on point. Make sure to stay motivated and determined. And even when motivation dies out and determination dies out, because that is a feeling and it does die out, just make sure you stay consistent and persistent. Consistency is obviously you just doing it over and over again, but being persistent is saying that I gotta do this too. Sometimes we misconstrue because you could be consistent but not persistent. And the two go hand in hand. Somebody could say, like it's word semantics. It's not word semantics. Words mean a lot of things and words have a different definition. So look at the word, look up the word consistency and look up the word persistent. And you will see that there's a difference, but there's some similarities between the two. So make sure that you have those two. I'm out of here and I'm going to enjoy my weekend.